Hey guys, told you I'd be live. Sorry I'm a little bit late, had some kid issues as per normal. But I want to share with you today some reasons why you're struggling on making that change. Whether that change be in wellness, fitness, weight loss, or even just something in your day-to-day life. Here are some reasons why you might be struggling, and you need to focus on changing these things and accepting some of these things in order to make these changes. I'll give you a few tips at the end, so stay tuned. Number one reason is fear. Now, fear can come in many ways. It might be subconsciously or it might be consciously, but you need to tap in to what you're fearing and what's stopping you. Number one is a lot of people are afraid of change. In order to push out of that comfort zone, it's going to feel a little uneasy at first, but just know that you're going to make it through there and create new habits and new lifestyle changes. The second one is the fear of the unknown. And what this means is you might feel like you want to change, but you don't really know what that means for you or what that looks like to you. You might become a new person, look a different way, and that might scare you because it's not what you're comfortable with right now. But again, it comes through pushing through and accepting. Another thing people fear is how others might perceive them. And so, if you want to go on a journey of weight loss, for example, maybe you were brought up in a family of everyone who's overweight, and you might feel that your family might look down on you if you make these changes and you're no longer overweight. I need you to tap in and you need to accept that these reasons are for you and not for anyone else. People's opinion of you is not your business. It's how you feel about yourself. Another type of fear is fear of failure. And I want you to remember that all of us have failed, okay? It's not an easy road to success. And just because you might fail or slip up doesn't mean you need to stop. You just keep on going. And that's how we learn our lessons. The last part of fear, it might be fear of success. Again, we're going back to the fear of unknown. They're very similar. Maybe you have an idea of what a successful person looks like, and maybe you might not love that idea. But it's important to know that your version of success is your version. It doesn't have to be theirs, okay? Or what maybe you're perceiving. Another reason people fear or people don't make changes is because you don't really know how. So you might be sitting at home thinking, I want to eat better. And you see all these pictures of meals on Instagram, for example. And yeah, maybe in theory it seems easy, but you don't really know how to make those changes. You got to start small, and I will along the way share some tips with you. So stay tuned as we go throughout the weeks. The last reason that you might be struggling to make these changes is this goal or these changes that you're trying to make may not be your goal or your vision deep within your heart. It might be what you think others want of you. It might be something that someone's asking of you or something that you want to look like. But at the end of the day, you really need to dig deep to see if this is something that you really want for you. It's not about anyone else. It's about your opinion of yourself and loving yourself for who you are. So I'm just going to give you 3 little tips on what you can do to push past this. The first one is to take time to sit down and journal and really dig deep about what you want at your core, where you see yourself. If you follow along with the behavior that you're following with right now, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? If you follow along with the changes you're wanting to make, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Make small goals along the way, but really picture where you see yourself and which route you're going to take. The second one is ask for support. So it doesn't matter what your goal is, what changes you're trying to make, but ask for support from the people around you. Again, I'm going to go back to weight loss. Not everyone in your household needs to be on this journey with you, but they need to be supporting you. And by this, I don't mean ask them to not eat ice cream in front of you. No. They need to support you by not maybe offering you a bite. And they also need to support you in not hindering your progress. But you need to do the work and accept that this is now your goal and not theirs too. Works both ways. The last one is believe in yourself. You need to, like I said in number one, dig deep about what you want and believe that you can do it. So stay tuned as I go live. I'm going to be 3 times a week now. Thanks so much for tuning in today.